for this?
The Good Egg by Jury John, illustrated by Pete Oswald. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. Back at the store, there were a dozen of us, living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg, and Peg, and Greg, and Clegg, and Shell, and Shelly, and Sheldon, and Shelby, and Egbert, and Frank, and other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care though. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fatal morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg, and Peg, and Greg, and Clegg, and Shell, and Shelly, and Sheldon, and Shelby, and Egbert, and Frank, and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. They replied. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go.
Welcome home!
Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home.
Hey, I'm Ryan Lagat.
And I'm Craig Tovey.
And welcome to Storytime with Ryan Lagat.
And Craig Tovey.
Remember, for photos and shout-outs, go to our Instagram.
Or visit our website,
RyanandCraig.com.
You can watch all of our read-alouds there.
Or send us a message.
You can say anything.
I have something to say.
Go for it.
I want to give a big old shout-out to Mr. Snyder's 3rd grade class in Woodbury, Minnesota.
For sending us today's book. Thanks, guys. We cannot wait to read it. You're awesome.
Because today's book is Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis.
By Dave Pilkey.
Yeah. Let's get started. You remember that song, Dov, Dov, Dov?
No, they don't.
Oh, that's not the right words.
Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis. By Dov Pilkey. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Oh, what? Like she couldn't get car insurance?
Actually, Craig, she could. As Flo said, with Progressive's new pet-friendly insurance policies, your pets can be covered under all of your policies.
Right. Are you like a spokesperson for Progressive now?
No.
Well then,
Craig.
Okay, well then name some other insurance company then.
Craig, I definitely could do that.
Yeah.
But if you look and just get a simple quote, you can see that Progressive's policies and rates are so much better than any of the competing insurance companies. Progressive. Pet tested. Human approved.
Are you working for them?
No. Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened.
When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided Halitosis.
But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea, and Hallie jumped up to say hello.
Whoa!
Wow.
That tea's going everywhere.
That's gonna go all over the place.
Yeah.
Luckily, Progressive has renter's insurance that can cover anything that happens into your home or your personal property.
You're not working for Progressive?
I am not. I just have a couple little facts about them. Progressive. Rent it or buy it, just insure it.
Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused.
Something has to be done about that smelly dog,
they said.
The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie.
Free dog, to a good home. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. Wanted
For burglary. Breathtaking view. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away. But it didn't.
Yeah, obviously a breathtaking view won't take your breath away.
Yeah, but you know what will take your breath away? When you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Dude, what are they paying you?
$0.
You're not a spokesperson. You're not employed by Progressive. What are you getting out of this?
I don't even have a white shirt.
But like, why are you only talking about Progressive? Talk about State Farm.
Craig, come on. Do you not care about award-winning customer service? Progressive. You might be breathless, but we'll talk for you.
It's catchy. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. Cinema. Breath of a Salesman.
Starring Perry O'Donnell and Ginger Vitus.
It'll leave you breathless. It'll leave you breathless. It'll leave you breathless. Now showing. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless.
The Daily Foreshadow.
More local robberies.
But it didn't.
Air fresh.
Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. You'll lose your breath on our roller coaster.
Hot dogs.
Free balloon.
Cotton candy.
Roller coaster. Bad breath. Roller coaster. Bad breath. Go to Progressive.com. Sing it with me, Craig. Progressive.com.
No.
But that idea stunk too.
The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon.
Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Hallie Tosis.
Yikes, whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog,
Aw, don't be silly.
whispered the other burglar.
That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy.
The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog.
That dog couldn't hurt a fly.
Whispered one burglar. Come here, Poochie Poochie, whispered the other. So Hallie Tosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp!
The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle.
Wow, let me guess. Ryan, Progressive has something to offer about home security?
No, for home security, I'm big on ADT home security. They keep you safe when you're asleep.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. And this weekend only, Craig, you can bundle ADT with Progressive. So you get home, auto, and home security all in one. It's a threefer.
The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Hallie Tosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. Houston Herald, Hero Hound, halts hoodlums.
Boston Beacon, Bad Breath bungles burglary.
Pittsburgh Press, Panning Pooch paralyzes prowlers. Ravenna Review, rancid respirations restrain robbers.
Tabloid Times, Mutant Space Dog captures evil Elvis clones. Hero! In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all.
This home protected by dog breath. Because life without Hallie Tosis just wouldn't make any sense. Wow, that's a really lovely story.
Yeah, and if you're trying to say some sense,
Stop it. Are you getting paid to promote Progressive and ADT on our show? Because if you are, I better get a cut of this if you're a spokesperson.
I am not a spokesperson.
Okay, great.
I'm an actual customer. I have seen the results of both Progressive and ADT firsthand.
But are you getting paid to say that?
Yes.
Are you going to share it with me?
Catch us next week on Storytime with Ryan and Craig.
Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Hallie Tosis by Dov Pilkey.